Hello world, welcome to Rex Arthur TV in conjunction with Querying Science, Theology, Philosophy and Spirituality TV, and this is the LGBTQ. Both of them are LGBTQ stations with an LGBT approach in an LGBTQ plus planet where the straight people are majority and with the LGBTQ persons are following up. Of course, the straight people are part of the spectrum and we are all part of the sexual spectrum. It is one spectrum. Yeah, there's nothing like straights versus LGBTQ. We are all a part of one rainbow spectrum of sexuality. And this is proven by biodiversity, where you have very many types of animals. They look different from each other. Plants, different types of plants, and therefore different types of humans. Yeah, do we all wear the same clothes? No. Why? Biodiversity. Not just diversity, biodiversity. Some people like blue. The liking is natural. Yeah, it's biological. Liking is biological. Yes, okay? Yeah. Much as it's spiritual, yes, it's also biological. And even being spiritual is biological. Yeah. If you can't speak, yes, you can't pray audibly. Yeah. But does it mean you're not spiritual? No. Yeah, it's just that you don't have the gift to speak. Yeah, you don't have the gift of a voice. Yeah. When you are dumb in the mouth, you can't speak. That you don't have the gift of speaking. Yeah, that's the spiritual understanding of dumbness. When you can't see, yes, you just don't have the gift of sight, but you've been given another gift. Yes, you see, yeah, that someone who has sight doesn't have. Yeah, when you can't hear, yes, you don't have the gift of hearing, but it doesn't mean you are incapable. You've been given another gift. So everybody is gifted differently, yeah, from the same God. Yeah, so even your weaknesses and your sicknesses, they are all gifts. Yeah, they are things you carry. Yeah. And the creator of the world knows you have them. Yes, okay? So that's now the same with sexuality. Not everyone is going to have sex like other people. Everyone is different. Some people will love men and women, others men and men, women and women. Yeah, like that. All right. So hope you understand that's the world you live in. Always know it is diverse, but we are one. We live in one planet. Okay, now we're going to discuss about the Indian caste system and the lessons we can learn from it to save the world from confusion that we've been in. And this came about when I was studying about the whole caste system. Yeah, I just passed by through it and I learned something very important, very good lesson about governance and the importance of having a system whereby we all have academics at the top of the pyramid. So let's go to it right now. This is going to be called the Rex Arthur Blackboard, the QSTPS Blackboard. So let's go to the Blackboard right now. We thank Zoom for its power of the screen and the Blackboard, which we're calling, or well, whiteboard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so let's go to the Indian caste system. Indian caste system. So we won't go to reading as such. Yeah, we'll just read the different groups that are there. So let me hide my face. I don't think you need to see me. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, you don't need to see me right now. Cool. Open in a new, no, that's a link. I want the image, not the link. Yeah, so, okay, this is not good enough. Yes, I want one that includes the, yes, this is not so bad. Yeah, but we can start with this one and then we go to another one. And this is not so bad. So this is India. India they have a case system. Yes, and it is a, what do you call it? The case system is the, the pyramid scheme of the country. Yeah, so the lower you are, the more the majority you are. Okay, so they have the Brahmins. Of course, their gods are there. That one is eternal. Yes, and this is what you call Elohim. Yes, Elohim, and that they are on top of the pyramid. And Elohim are in everybody. Yes, they are in all these people. Yeah, according to Hinduism and according to Christianity and even African. Yes, because when you die, you go here. Yes, you become a god. Yeah, that's the power and the beauty of the system. Yes, we are all gods, all of us. Yes, okay. Yeah, in fact, this one is not as clear as the other one. Let me pick another one. Yeah, I don't want that because you know what happened in Hitler's time, they believed they were God men. Yeah, so if you keep it that way, some people will misuse it. Yeah, for that. Yeah, this is much better than that one, though it's not so clear. So I have to get another one. Yes, this is better. Yeah, it's more clearer. Cool. So let's go to this one. Yes, you're joking with the with the theology. Remember, Arianism that Hitler believed in was about the Indians. Yeah, Aryans are Iranians, and they come from Iranians are very related to Indians. So if you keep their thinking of the super race, yeah, you're going to have a problem there. You see? Yeah, I think this one is okay. Yeah, it's better than the other. Yeah, so we are all gods. Yes, never forget that. That's why we all have human rights. Yeah, and we are all equal to one another. Okay? Yes. And God is in everybody. Yes. So we don't want to teach. Yeah, you know, if you teach this one of they are gods and then the others are not gods, that's what happened in Nazi Germany. Yes. So we don't want that. Yes. That's why we've thrown the other one. And even this case system, it's not that it's perfect. Yes, it has errors. One of the errors is that it divides people. But the reason why I want to discuss about it. There's a very good lesson I learned, and it comes from this. The first people are the Brahmins. These are the highest ranked of the four Varnas, or traditional social classes of India, includes Hindus, priests, advisors, and intellectual leaders. And then you have the Kshatriya, the second highest of the Varnas, includes rulers, military leaders, and large landowners. And the third group are the Vaishya. The third highest of the four Varnas includes merchants, traders, and farmers. And the lowest ranked Varna is the traditionally includes artisans, laborers, and servants. And the last group is the Dalits. They are the untouchable, with no Varna designation, includes various low status persons and those outside the caste system. Now, even Obama didn't like this system. Yes, and I also don't like it for the fact that these low people, the untouchables, yes, they don't care about them. Yeah, they live in squalor. Yeah, they live in the gutter, low caste houses in India. Yeah, they live in the gutter. Yes, you see, yeah, they are poor. Yeah, they suffer. Yes, look at that. That's where Indians, they live. You see? Yeah, rural India. Let's look at it deeper. So, of course, Obama was not, and I agree with him. Yeah, he did support that. Just look at that. Where is the water, running water? Yes, you see, they are rejected. They are left alone. Yes, because they are so-called low caste. Yeah, so those are the errors of the caste system in India. Yeah, it's a disaster. Yeah, so that's where we don't support the caste system. Look at that. Yes. Look at that. That's where people live in India. That's a river. You see? Yes. Look at that. This madness. Yes. And these are latrines. Yeah. This is just filth around there. And this is supposed to be water for drinking. Yes. So you can imagine people just come here and do everything. They defecate. They in the name of being low caste. Yes. You see, look at that. Yeah, in the name of being low caste, they live in squalor. Now, let's show you the high caste. Yes, that's now where that's the disadvantages of the Hindu system. Yeah, yes, you see. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's where they live. Yeah, there's a high caste, like kingdoms. Yeah, so that's the disadvantage of the caste system. But the advantage of the caste system is what we're going to show you. Yeah, the advantage of the caste system is whichever Varna rules. Yeah, what I like about the caste system in India. Yeah, of course I've told you what I don't like. Now, what I like about it, these are the rulers of the country. Yes, the Brahman. They are the highest ranked of the four Varnas. And that includes the priests, the advisors, and intellectual leaders. And this is very important, especially intellectual leaders. I believe intellectual leaders should be in charge, that they should be the highest ranked people in the society. Not that we are not equal. We are equal, yes, but some are more equal than others in certain areas. And when it comes to power, intellectual persons are the most important because they have scientific analysis and science knowledge, yes, to lead, to help the country be led well. Does that mean that we have to vote for professors? No. Why? The Kshatriya, here, Kshatriya is the second highest of the Varnas. So what does this mean? The presidents are here, the rulers, military leaders, and large landowners. Now, the chief and the astronomer. So this second highest Varna consults, yes, the highest Varna. That's how the world should be. Yeah, all the politicians should be consulting, yes, advisors and intellectual leaders and priests. But the priests, in my opinion, should have science training. Yes, you see, yeah, because some of them don't have scientific training. Yeah, so they'll make errors, yeah, of judgment. Yeah, but you know, priests also have cosmic power. Yes, that's okay. Cosmic power is not a problem. Yeah, to have power to do things, miracles, magic, that's not a problem. The problem is your intellect. Yeah, your will, your soul, your thoughts. Yeah, what are you thinking about the country? Yes, do you want the country to go ahead, or you want to kill gays? Yeah, you want to kill lesbians. You want to kill the disabled. You want to kill everybody. Yes, you see, you must check the religions of the people who have cosmic power, the priests. Yeah, you know, because you can have magic power to kill people. Yes, you can have magic power to destroy a population, to commit crimes against humanity. Yes, you see, so that's what we are avoiding. That's why you say I had to run away from that other pyramid. Yes, because there are some people who have the sickness, yeah, of narcissism. Yes, and when they see that the superpower and they have cosmic power, yes, they can abuse it to kill people. Yes, you cannot kill someone without the government authority. Even you should not kill anyone, but you cannot kill without government authority. And that happens when you go to a court of law only. Yes, okay? Yeah, so that's what we want people to understand. Okay, so now some countries in the world, the Brahman is the highest ranked. Yeah, other countries, the Kshatriya is the highest ranked. Yes, then other countries in the world, the highest ranked is the Vaishya. Yeah, the Vaishya, these are the businessmen. yeah, and traders and farmers. Yeah, so the businessmen, they can be above all of these ones. You can have a system where number one, the Vashia in charge. So let's discuss about the Vashia in charge. What would a country with a Vashia in charge look like? The businessmen would be the builders, yes, of the country. They will be the ones making roads. They'll be the ones giving you electricity. They'll be the ones giving you water. They'll be the ones organizing the country. Yes, and the politicians will listen to the Vashia. Yeah, the Kashtriya will listen to the Vashia. And the businessmen will tell them, we don't want high taxes. So the Kashtriya will say, yes, sir, we are lowering the taxes. Then the businessmen will tell them, we want war. Yes, we want to go to a country that has a lot of diamonds. So the Kashtriya say, yes, we are going to war. Remember, they are not consulting the Brahman, the intellectuals, the professors. Yeah, they are just ordering these ones. Then the Vashya orders the Brahman, yes, to only study topics they want. Yes, we want our business to do well. Yeah, so please only study economics. Give us only economics. We don't need botany. Yes, we don't need anthropology. Yes, we only need economics. So all the academics, the Brahman say, yes, Vashya, we are doing what you want. Yeah, so they only study money. Yes, so that they can make more money. So that's a country where the Vashya are ruling. You see, the disadvantage is they don't know science. They only make money. Yes. So in certain areas, yes, they will not be able to lead the country very well. And countries where they have Vashya in charge, yes, there is also chaos because they will kill. Yeah, that's what fascism is. Yeah, you'll kill your competitor. Yes. You see, you will only give business deals to your cronies, yeah, so that you make more money. Yeah. So that's the disadvantage of having a Vashya in charge. Yes. Now, other countries have the Kashtriya in charge. Yes, this is where the rulers and the military leaders and large landowners are the highest people. So what do you call that? A Kashtriya economy. Yes, a Kashtriya economy, the rulers and the military leaders are the highest people. The guns, who has the big guns? That's the one. So many countries in the world, they have Kashtriya economies where rulers are the ones in charge. They don't listen to advisors. They don't listen to professors. They don't listen to Vashya. Yeah, they listen, they lead. The Kashtriya themselves, they're in charge. Yeah. So how do you notice a Kashtriya economy? Kashtriya economy, yes, they use violence to any problem. Yeah. There's a land protest. Yes, the tanks are sent. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, they come. Yes, people protest. They kill them on the streets. Yes. You remember what happened in Tiananmen Square in China? Yes, big tanks were sent to people. Yes, because this is a Kashtriya economy. Let's look at Tiananmen Square. Yes, and then we are going to show you a Kashtriya economy. Yes. Let's see, Tiananmen Square. Yes. Look at that. This is being sent to people. Look at this guy. He doesn't have a gun. Yes. You see, he has no gun and the tank is facing him. This is a Kashtriya economy. Yes. Tanks are sent to the people. Yeah, another picture. There you are. Tanks are sent to the people. They were asking for democratic rights. Who are the people in the low classes? These are the Shudra, yes, the laborers and the artisans. So the Shudra are on the street and the Kashtriya have come, yes, to answer the people. Yes, they are not saying the professors. Yeah, there's no television screen saying the Brahman are coming to talk to you. Yes, what is your problem? We are not being paid well. Okay, we are devising a plan. No tank has appeared, just a professor, yes, with the minister of labor. Yes, they're discussing. Yeah, but now that didn't happen. Look at the Tiananmen Square protests in China in the 1980s. Yes, that's how the land was. Look at the tanks. They came. People with no guns. They had no tanks, but they are people, they're citizens. But look at the government's guns. So this Kashtriya economy. And so there are countries where the Kashtriya is the one ruling the land without consulting the Brahman. I do not support a Kashtriya economy. Neither do I support a Vaishya economy. I support an economy where the Brahman are in charge. Now, who are the Brahman? These are the intellectual leaders, advisors, and priests. Now, they are the ones. Why am I loving intellectual leaders? Intellectualism, yes. What does intellectualism entail? Yeah, intellectualism. Yes, intellectualism. Intellectualism refers to a family rated of which emphasize the significance of intellect. You see, we emphasize the science, yes, and rationalism and reason. Yeah, so that's what intellectualism is. You see, yeah, intellectualism. Even look at Iran, very intellectual people. Yes, you see, yeah, and that includes also academia. Yes. So in a country where you have academics, yes, let's look at the intellectual disciplines. Yeah, this is what happens when the Brahman are in charge. Yes, you have people, all the best musicians, yes, the best theater people, the visual arts, yes, home economics, languages, criminal law, theology, and all of those. Very many intellectual disciplines, okay? Let's go to academic disciplines and we get a picture that shows us the major academic levels. Okay, yeah. So I'm doing this video just to whet your appetite. Yeah, to everyone who knows the world. Yes, I want to share it with as many people as I can. Yes, it's a very good thing. And I'm going to write an article about it so that it is clear. So basically, these are major academics: law, economics, media, socio-cultural, artificial intelligence, computer science, web engineering, psychology, biology, sociology, and ecology. So what am I trying to say? I am trying to say that I am suggesting, and that's the end of the video. Yeah, I'm just waiting your appetite. Go and read about the case, and you've seen the disadvantage and the advantage. The advantage is that when you have the Brahman at the top of the pyramid. Yes. Remember, we are all gods. Yes. Even if you're a Dalit, you're a god. Yeah. So nobody should confuse you. Yeah. I don't want that old thing. Yes. So yes, because it will bring Superman theology, which is dangerous. Yeah. You must know we are all gods, even though we are different in status. But this is my teaching for the day, that we have a Brahman economy. What is a Brahman economy? Whereby every president we elect, yeah, like now, America is going to elections. Yes, they must be surrounded. The president must have, when he gets into office, yeah, there's a committee of scientists. Yeah, and these guys are the ones going to advise the president on every move he's going to make, every order he's going to make. Yes, it must be based in sound science and intellectualism. You see? And then the legislature, also the same committee, yes, of scientists, the best scientists in the country, yeah, from the major disciplines of science. They will also advise the Congress, yeah, they will give the recommendations before Congress makes a law. And then the judiciary will draw experts, yeah, from the science committee that still advises the president and the legislature. And the president includes the cabinet, yes. So the ministers of different sectors of the economy, yes, they don't make directives without advice from these intellectual leaders. Yeah. Right now, what we have too much Castria or too much Bashir. Yeah. Where businessmen, they run the country, or military men run the country. Yes, they don't listen to science. Yeah. These people, and yet the scientists know the world. Science is the part of God we understand. So, and what is the most powerful thing in the world? It's God. Yes, you see. So you need a scientist. He knows a lot about God. Yeah. He knows a lot about God. Yes. An astrophysicist like NASA. You see, the beauty of America, they have Brahman agencies. Yes, NASA. Yes, you see, yeah, astrophysicists. And these people come and advise the government, yeah, that we have programs to go to Mars. Yes, so the government helps them. But what we are trying to encourage America to do now is to create a board of scientists that always advises the government. Yeah, whenever they want to make a decision, whenever they want to do something in the country, be it legislatively, be it executively, and be it even judicially. Yeah, yes, because like now what happened in America, look at now COVID-19. Yes, there's a need for a body of scientists to tell every time before the president comes to speak. Yes, they ask him, what are you going to say? Yes, yes, is it sound in science? Okay, good, you can now go and say that. Yeah, you see, yeah, rather than just coming in and then he doesn't know what he's saying, you see. Okay, then look at the judiciary. When they judge for LGBTQ rights, the president and many government officials did understand it, yes. But if there was a board of scientists, they would come and say, no, transgenders are healthy people. Yes, they are also part of society. They are human beings. They don't have a mental disorder. Therefore, being transgender is not a mental disorder. Being transgender, yeah. So that means that they have rights and can work anywhere. So when that board of scientists has told judges that, yeah, and has told the president, yeah, the president won't attack the judiciary because the board of scientists has approved, has told them it's okay. The judgment is sound in science, yeah. But I know they don't have to go deep in judging. They just are experts. Anytime they have a scientific issue to judge in the court, it is those scientists that they will come to court to give expert opinion. Yeah, you know, there's not them judging, it's the judge. Yeah, and the judge only judges based on physical evidence concerning the case. So these experts just come and give their opinion. Yeah, so you won't see them very much in the judiciary, but you'll see them very much in the executive and the legislature. So that now when you have a plan to build a road, yes, you go to the board of scientists. Yeah, what type of road are we going to build? Yes, and how long will it last? So the board does its research. Even I think China is like someone like that, yeah. But yeah, they have a committee, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and that board is the one that does the research about the road. I know the ministry is there, but there's something powerful about having one board of scientists. Yes, you see, yeah, they will value their collective opinion rather than letting ministers do their own thing. Yes, without coming to the National Board of Scientists that always advises the president. Yeah, it's like an advisory body, as they have said, the Brahman advisors. Okay. Yeah, so you give the advice. Even a historian is a scientist. Yes, and you need his understanding of time. Yes, because we end up repeating ourselves. Like I've told you, COVID-19 is similar to World War II. Yeah, because Hitler suspended the constitution. They didn't allow people to go anywhere. Yes, you had to go with the police with permission. You see, yeah, you were not allowed to say certain things. Yeah, you were not allowed to associate with certain people. You are not allowed to congregate. You see, they did this from 1933 because according to their plan, if you suspend the constitution, it's very easy to abuse power. Yes, you see, yeah, it's very easy to abuse power, to do what you want, yeah, to target your enemies. And that's what they did. They killed many Germans because there was a loophole. Now COVID-19 has come and the constitutions have been suspended, just the same as Nazi Germany. So it's like we're in World War III. Yeah. And now people are not allowed to go certain places. You're not allowed to associate. Yeah. You're not allowed to assemble. Yeah. Everything has been controlled. So now, what does that mean? You must be careful of the Nazi tendencies. And that can only come when you the government is surrounded by historians. Yeah. Who tell them that please don't repeat Nazi mistake. Yeah. Make policies that stay in the constitution. Make COVID-19 directives with the constitution in mind. Okay, so that's the power of having a Brahman system. Yes. Dambisa Moyo, in her book, yes, on the edge, Democracy at the Edge. Let me get the title again. And it's a very important book to read. Democracy. Let me see if it is. I got it wrong. It's been long. The Edge of Democracy. Yes. You see? Is it The Edge of Democracy, Dambisa Moyo? Yes. Yeah, it's been so long. But it's a very good book to read. Yeah. Edge of Chaos, rather. Yes. Edge of Chaos, Dambisa Moyo. Yes, she discusses the current crisis in the world. That the democratic system we have we are at the edge of chaos. We are almost collapsing. Reason, yes, the democratic governance system has an error in the power distribution. Yeah, because like now you'll find that in some countries, the winner has only 51% of the vote. That means 49% do not support the government. Yes. So what does this make? The whole country goes through a situation of tension until the next election. Then the next election, again, someone wins 51% of the vote. It's a disaster. Yeah, it's a very big disaster because the country will be divided forever. Yeah. Because one side doesn't support you, the other side doesn't support sharply. Yeah. So there are sharp divisions. Yeah. So she was suggesting that maybe elections should be about merit of the politicians running. Yes. How they have gone to school, their intellectual capacity, rather than populism. Yeah, where people just vote you because you're popular, you look good, yeah, you talk nice. Yeah, she wants that now even intellectuals, their votes should be valued more than the other people. So that's her solution. But my solution is, even if you pick a populist president, yeah, people like him, yes, he will meet the intellectuals in the White House or the State House. Yeah. And they'll say, welcome, Mr. President. Yes, you carry on with your work, but we'll be here as your advisors. Yes. And we'll tell you what will help you out. Even though you have your cabinet, yes, we'll be your advisory council. You see, and the advisors must not be your cronies. Yes, that's what has happened. Some people, they only have their friends as advisors. That's dangerous because They are not scientists, all of them. Yeah. So they won't advise you very well. A lawyer is a scientist. A psychologist is a scientist. You've seen them. Yes. An economist is a scientist. A public intellectual, a philosopher is a scientist. Yes. A historian is a scientist. So you need these very major disciplines that discuss, in fact, social scientists, yes, and also economists. Yeah, you must have them in that board. Yes. And then they will be advising you. Official advisors, not your friends. Yeah, you just sit there. What do I do? You know, these guys are disturbing you. Yeah, just go shoot them. Yeah. So you just do that. Yeah, no. A scientist will tell you, Black Lives Matter is a movement of Black people or people who support Black rights because they are responding to systemic injustice in the system. Then the president asks, what is systemic injustice? The professors are now telling him, systemic injustice is this and this and this. Oh, okay. So let me have a meeting with the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes, you see, because he has understood why they are on the street. But right now you have your cronies. What are they doing on the street? You know those guys, they are just want to complain. Yeah, they just want to steal crime. Oh my God, deal with them, you see, because the advice is getting, yes, it's just like a bar advice. Yeah, so I support the intellectuals leading, and I end here. The priests are also part of the Brahman, yes, the pastors and religious leaders, but they need to be friends and they need to submit to intellectual leaders, much as I know they have cosmic power. Yes, you see, yes, I know because I am also a religious person. I know the world of cosmic power. It is there, it is real. So there needs to be a connection between the priests and intellectual leaders in the world we are in. Yeah, so that they don't fight one another. Yes, they don't kill one another. Okay. Yeah. So how do they do this? The priests must understand that science belongs to God. Yes, science is the wisdom of God. Technology is the wisdom of God. God is the best IT expert in the world. God is the best professor of genetics in the world. Yes, every discipline, God is the best. Even making weapons, he's the best. Yes, you see, that's his knowledge. Yeah. And even the religious scriptures, they say that God gives people the wisdom to make those things. Yeah. So don't go there saying, oh, that science does not belong to God. It belongs to him. He's the best lawyer in the world. Yeah. So what am I trying to say? When you see a NASA professor, yes, he has God's knowledge. Yeah. And therefore he's a servant of God. Yeah. And I'm talking to Muslims, Christians, and Judaics, religious Judaic people. Yes, especially those ones. Hindus have no problem. Yeah. They will listen to you. Yeah, they don't have a problem. Yeah, and so do Buddhists. They don't have a problem with the scientists. It's the Abrahamic religions. They think science is Satan. And I always tell them, how can that be Satan? Yes, God can never leave power to Satan. You know, Satan has no power. All power belongs to God. Yes, so they should not. Yeah, this exaltation of Satan is fear. Yeah, it doesn't exist. God is all powerful. That means no one, yes, has power without God. Even the apostle of Christianity, Paul, said so. Yeah, nobody has power on his own. Yeah, it all comes from God. So a sane person will be calling God for power. Yes, not Satan. So you call God. Yes, he has even the power of so-called Satan, we've never seen. Yes, he's not, he doesn't exist. Yeah, there's no existence of Satan. The so-called Satan, his power, even if he claims to have power, it comes from God. You see? Yeah, it comes from God. Yes, it's not his. So you should call God. Okay. So now, then the intellectual leaders need to understand religions. Yeah, that human beings, they love answering hard questions with religion. Yeah. So understand the pastors in and the imams in the society. And understand that they also play a part to make some people understand, yeah, the world. Not, of course, the world is becoming more and more scientific, yeah, and so they are living religion, yes, but you must keep religious people, yeah, those who choose to stay religious, yeah, keep on being with them and understanding them. Read, if you're a scientist, read Hinduism, yeah, read Christianity, read Islam, yeah, and you're the best people to read because you're neutral, yeah, you won't take sides. And if you're a priest, a pastor, imam, read other religions and science, yeah, yeah, appreciate the work of God in science, and then there will be no war in the Brahman. Like now in America, you see the disaster. The pastors are in one party. Yes. The scientists, we don't know where they lie, but most of them will be Democrat. You see? So the Brahmins are fighting each other. Wrong. Yeah, the Brahmins must come together and get consensus. And the priests and pastors and imams in America should accept that science is part of God. It's God's wisdom. Yeah, and they work together with the scientists. All right. Yeah, so there you have it. So I conclude there. Yeah, you can make a system whereby there's a board of scientists, committee of scientists, yeah, that advises the president. Any president who comes in, irrespective of his party, yeah, they'll just be waiting for him. Oh, welcome. Now it's time. Let us talk about your policies. Yes, and we'll advise you. Yeah, having done research and having data. All right, guys, that's all I want to show you. It was so fast, rushed. Of course, the article, I'm going to post it later on the video, but I'm very happy. I saw this study and it hit my head and I said, I must tell people today. Yes, and so I've told it in the rawest way possible, but it's up to you to decipher truth from what I've said. And hopefully we can organize the world, yeah, where intellectualism, knowledge economy, the world is one large knowledge economy. So let knowledge guide us. Even though we pick popular presidents, Kanye West can be a president in this system. Yes, everybody. Yeah, Beyonce, whoever. Because some will say, how will those people be president? No, it's okay. They can be, they have their advisors. Yeah, people vote for people because they love them. Yeah, they like them. Yeah, they are popular. Yes, Obama was an intelligent, was a very great, you could say he was even a Brahman Kshatriya. Yeah, he was a ruler that was intellectual. Yes, you see. Yes, he was a professor. Yes, you know, constitutional law. Yeah, so you can see the advantage he had. Yes, yeah, as a Brahman Kshatriya. Yeah, it's very rare. Yeah, and the last time America had such is Bill Clinton. Yeah, you see, he's a social scientist. He's a lawyer. Yeah, you know, lawyers are social scientists. Yeah, so the last one they had was Bill Clinton. And did you see how Bill Clinton succeeded? Yeah, very well. Yes, the economy was wonderful under Bill Clinton. So that's the power of a social scientist. He uses his science. Yeah, businessmen like George Bush and Trump, they struggle. Though Trump has tried. Yeah, I thought he was going to be like George Bush. Yeah, but he's kind of. Yeah, it's just I am not happy with you need to see more black faces. Yeah, diversity in the government. Yes, it's very important. Yeah, same to the Republican Party, as we always tell them, diversify immediately. Yes, because the Democrats have done that, and we are very happy with them. Yeah, so yeah, so that's what you see. Businessmen, what we call the Vaishya, yeah, Vaishya, yeah, that's what George Bush was. Yes, he was. Even if he went to school, He was a businessman. Yeah. So the Vashia were in charge. Yeah. You see. Yes. So business interests were making the policy. They were not listening to this one. Reagan, according to Noam Chomsky, yes, was also business-minded. So he was a Vashia. He created a Vashia America. Yeah. Vashia America, where Reagan was only concerned about business. And when you read Reagan's time, yes, the scientists of that day warned him, yes, of climate change. Yeah. They told him that the diesel you're using, yes, the fuels you're using are destroying the atmosphere. In 1980, I read that thing in 1986, yes, they told him, yeah, that if we continue with these fuels going to the sky, yes, they will damage. It's unbelievable. I wish I could get it very fast. Let's see if we can try. Yes, Reagan warned about climate change. Yes, let's see. I hope I get it very fast. Yes, was warned about climate change. Yes, in ever since JFK. Yes, you see. So let's look at them. So this is the sign of a Brahman. The Brahmans were crying to the Kshatriya. Yes. Let's see. Hopefully it will come on. Yes, very quickly. We've done the video. Yes, so there it is. Yeah. See, John F. Kennedy. Look at the letters by Brahmans. Yeah. Climate effects of pollution. Carbon dioxide is being added to the Earth's atmosphere by burning of coal, oil, and natural gas at a rate of 6 billion tons a year. By the year 2000, there'll be 25% more carbon dioxide in our atmosphere than at present. You see, Brahmans have written to Lyndon B. Johnson. When was this? 1964. You see, Richard M. Nixon, 1970, there is a consensus among utility executives and government officials that new technology controlled pollution of energy production is badly needed. Yes. And then Gerald Ford, yes. A global network of monitoring stations is being established to determine baseline values of small variable strengths of constituents of atmosphere. Look at that. Look at the typesetting. There was no computer. Yes. Jimmy Carter, the National Energy Plan recognizes that there are some questions as the impact of carbon dioxide which need further study. Look at the draft, look at the letter, my God, to Ronald Reagan. The realization that increasing concentrations of the radioactively active greenhouse gases may lead to global climate change, which could be significantly outside historically measured ranges for the current interglacial period. So you see, as a president, you will now read and say, wow, this is a decision memo on climate change, 1997. There you are. Yes. You see, yeah, and now, of course, still Barack Obama. Yeah. So what are we learning? That Brahmans, yeah, talking to the Kshatriya. Yes. So how do you make things smoother? Have a Brahman board, yes, permanent, that will help every president in the country. Thank you guys for joining us on Rex Arthur in conjunction with QS TPS.